Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dorian Show. I got a new setup here. I stole this desk from my brother that he got from Costco many years ago. I don't know how much it costs. It's probably like $20, but it does make my podcast look more professional, shall I say. So I've been gone for a couple of weeks, but I decided to come back because I'm stranded in my apartment for the past week, and I will probably be stranded for the next week and a half or so. And the reason why is because I am in an all-out war with my scumbag landlords and the goons they hire. Okay? So this is what happened, right? Typically, sometimes conflict happened, right, between tenant and landlords. So what had happened was there was an incident where their gate hit my car, right? And obviously I told them, I'm like, hey, your gate hit my car, blah blah blah. Obviously I'm like, it wasn't my fault, but they're like, it's not my fault, which is normal procedure, right? Because insurance is involved, and they don't want to accept blame because they don't want to pay out, obviously. But it doesn't matter because I have evidence, and all the evidence are pointing that I am not at fault at this point. So anyway, I was like, okay, whatever. Let's just let the insurance companies handle this. You know what I mean? Like I pay them every single month, and I've paid my insurance company thousands of dollars throughout the last 20 years. Okay. 20 years, just thousands of dollars out of my pocket, never used the insurance. I was like, okay, whatever. I pay these guys. We'll let them handle it. We'll let my insurance company handle it with your insurance company. And whatever they decide, they decide. Doesn't matter how confident I am about my case, right? I'm like, all right, I'm confident, but let's just let the professionals handle it. You know what I mean? Because I'm just a guy that I pay people to for incidents like this. But the issue immediately arises, right? Right. I've even though I gave the property managers, the landlords, I gave them my insurance information, they immediately start texting me and threatening me with the bill. And I'm like, hold on. I have insurance. Whatever issues you have with the situations, go talk to an insurance company. Don't come and hassle me, okay? Don't try to threaten me. Don't try to coerce me to pay for something that we're in an active dispute right now, okay? And I don't know who they think they're dealing with. You know what I mean? Like you hear about this stuff where like landlords try to flex their powers on the lowly tenants. And that's never really happened to me before. I've always rented most of my life. You know, I'm not a homeowner. I'm poor. So I've rented multiple places, and most of the places are fine. You know what I mean? This place, I thought they were okay. I mean, I did have a terrible neighbor that they took forever to act on. I didn't withdraw my rent or anything like that, dude. I just let them do their thing on their time frame. But the minute there's some conflict that should be resolved by the insurance companies, they're coming after me personally. And I'm like, don't threaten me with a good time, man. Like, they don't know who they're dealing with, dude. I love war. I don't mind going to war with them. I'm the top war guy, you know what I mean? Like the only people that like war more than me, you know, who is it? I can't even think of the name, dude. I think I got CTE, honestly, to be I got CTE from life. No contact sport whatsoever. Just CTE from the oppression by the bourgeois, as the socialists would say it. No, I love war, dude. I love war. Nobody loves war than me. The only people that love war more than me is Lindsey Graham, BB, and it's me, dude. Top 3 of all time. I am the LeBron James of war. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people say I'm a GOAT, but, it's debated. Am I top 5? Obviously, I'm kidding. I don't like war in the sense of like international war or even intergalactic war. I'm not a fan of that. I meant like if you want to go with war with me one on one, person to person, like I'm all for that. Except this is not a one to one war, dude. This is me against a property management, and they're sending their peons after me. They're retarded peons that are saying things that are not legally correct through text message and email, by the way, making themselves look like a fool. This is actually a pretty interesting situation for me, even though they think they're applying pressure. And I guess it is pressure, but I'm like I live to fight, dude. I don't mind it at all. I live to fight. Every time they do something that make themselves look bad, I love it. I love it. I'm very interested. I've never been in like this kind of situation before. I'm in my late 30s, and I haven't had something like this come up ever. So I'm interested on how this like plays out. If they are using these bullying tactics towards me, I'm sure they've used it before and it has proven to work in the past, I'm assuming. But yeah, I'm just interested in this. Like they are willing to come after me with such disgusting tactics. For, in my opinion, not a lot of money. I don't want to say how much they're trying to come after me for, but it's not a lot. But I think maybe that's part of their tactics because they think they're going to lose and they want to get me to. They're going to lose their insurance claim and they want me to settle with them outside of the insurance policy. So I'm guessing that's their tactic. I don't know. But it's crazy. It's crazy to think that these are the types of stories that get people to hate like property managers and landlords. You know what I mean? This is why the rise of Mom Damney is going on in New York. Like people generally have a really bad view of landlords because of scumbags like this guy. You know what I mean? And when I say this guy, it's the agent that they send out to harass me. This dumb low IQ guy, dude. Dude, this guy is so dumb, dude. And he was sending me like one of these like threatening letters, and in the middle of it, he was just like, "I'm studying for my PsyD." I'm like, what the hell does that have to do with that, you dummy, dude? It's a fucking a PsyD, dude. A PsyD is not. It doesn't mean anything, dude. Okay, yeah, sure, it's a doctorate level, but you don't even got to write a thesis, dude. You don't even got to do research. You just show up enough times, and they fucking give you a PsyD. I'm gonna study my PsyD. What does that have to do with anything, dude? I don't need to know your life, man. Just threaten me without giving me your stupid ass life. God damn, dude. These goons, man. Who are these goons that they're hiring? Man, keep threatening me. You know what are they? Some WeHo goons, man. Just come threaten me, dude. I'm here all the fucking time. You want to come threaten me, or what? You gonna break my kneecaps? Ah, shit. Dude, I'm here. I'm here for the next 3 weeks, just stranded in 100-degree an apartment that really has really bad insulation. But I've never complained. Anyway, shall we listen to some of these text messages? Let me read some of these text messages for you guys. Okay, for context, this is after I've provided them all my insurance information. I thought they would leave me alone and, my insurance company will just give me the result. But no. So this guy who is a property manager, he's an agent. He's not even a real... I don't know what he's one of those guys that, like, they let you live at the apartment for a discount maybe. Maybe it's for free, but WeHo is kind of a nice area. And then you're kind of just their goon, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if he gets paid. Anyway, he sends me this. The owner, he emails me, he texts me this after I already gave them my insurance information, okay? The owner said your insurance is refusing to pay the damages to the gate, and they plan to fix it and charge you for the repairs. Did you get the estimate yet? So immediately I'm like, I'm like, my insurance company is refusing to pay. Like this incident like didn't happen that long ago. They already made a determination. Well, I guess I'm not at fault, right? Because that's what happens when an insurance policy refuses to pay out. It's because they didn't find me liable. I'm an innocent, sweet boy. And the second part of it, they're like, man, we're going to charge you because they refuse to pay. I was like, hold on. I'm pretty sure that's not how the way things works. So I try to keep it professional. I responded with, I was like, all communications in regards to this matter, including disputes and estimates, need to be directed to my insurance carrier. Very professional, very nice. And then this WeHo goon responded, actually, that's not the case or how this will proceed. We will send you a formal written letter with estimate and owner's intention to complete the repairs and bill your account if the insurance company does not cover the damages. And this is the part I hate the most. You know what I mean? They use threatening language. They're harassing me. They're like, we're gonna build this to your account. I'm like, bro, how are you so confident when you don't even understand California law? And the thing is, I think they do know California law. Maybe not this guy, but the big bosses of the property manager probably does. You cannot say I owe you money and you cannot put a bill on my account if the issue has not been adjudicated by a judge, okay? So once my insurance refuses the claim, says I'm not at fault, they can feel free to take me to court. Dude, take me to court, bitch. But they should know laws like this. They are more than their threats. It's like how the arrogance of their stupidity is really driving me insane. That's the biggest issue I have with people. Dude. You want to threaten me? Go ahead, threaten me, dude. Whatever. I'm not backing down, dude. But like, don't have this like smug attitude. Like you are correct. Like actually, this is how things are gonna work. I'm like, no, they're not, dude. There's fucking California law, dude. You piece of shit, you dummy. Maybe you should study California law. If you don't even know the basic California law in the industry you're in, maybe you're not ready for a doctorate. How about that, you dumb fuck? But anyway, yeah, I am very interested in this whole situation because I've never been in these situations before. It is kind of like big corporation against big corporation. You know what I mean? Like I'm guessing this property management company is have at least like a couple $1 billion of assets that they're managed, right? Which doesn't mean anything. People just pay them a fee for them to, harass their tenants, I guess. So that's one big corporation on the other side. And then on the other side is the big corporation that's defending me, my insurance company. Like what do they call Fortune 100, 500 companies backing me. And they're kind of big. They're kind of faceless. And I'm interested in how far they will go to protect me. You know what I mean? A lot of people say that like big corporations don't care about, the public. And I'm a little skeptical about that, right? I do believe like big corporations, if they're against you, they will try to do all the dirty tricks. See my property manager, they will try to do these skeevy tactics to kind of pressure you and try to coerce you to do something that is, against your best interests. But on the other side, what I've seen in big corporations, and I know a lot of people are like, no, big corporations are always bad. But I feel like if you're a customer of a big corporation, they tend to treat the customers right. You know what I mean? Like in a smaller scale. I've never had any issues returning stuff to Amazon. I've never had any issues like returning stuff to like even like big box office. I don't know if that's correct. Like big companies, like clothing companies, right? I recently ordered a jacket from Adidas. It was like $150. You know what I mean? I bought it, delivered to my house. It was too big, and I just returned it. I just put it into FedEx, and I sent it back to them. And immediately, once they got the tracking number, they like refunded my thing before the product even got back to them. Like they did me right. And sure, you could say like, they're destroying all the small businesses, blah blah blah, and maybe that's true. But so far they've done their customers right. You know what I mean? Like they really do a good job. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm interested in seeing how this big box insurance company is going to protect me. Like, I've sent them all these threatening texts and emails from my landlord to them, and they've responded every time they call me, try to reassure me, saying that they're looking into it. But I'm interested in how much they will do for me. Will they send a cease and desist to my landlord for harassment, for coercion? I'm interested in that, and I want to see how far they will go to kind of protect their clients. You know what I mean? Because this is their bread and butter. Like one might think like, oh, why would they go out of the way to kind of protect me? Because I'm just one. I'm assuming one client in like tens, if not hundreds of millions of paying customers. But at the same time, this is kind of their bread and butter. Like, if do they want to set precedents where they like just collect your money and don't give you services? I don't think so. But I'm very interested to see how this will play out. I'm guessing I don't know if the landlords are just using their scare tactics, but it's not. Here's the thing, dude. They have a lot to lose. Okay, as it is right now, like I had to pay what do you call it? I had to pay like a couple $1,000 deductible on my car. It's not a small sum of money to get my car fixed. And if they say if my insurance finds me not at fault, which I'm confident they won't, they're gonna have to go after the property manager's insurance to claw some of that money back. You know what I mean? And hopefully they'll be able to claw 100% of that money back. So the property management are on the hook for that payment, and also the payment for whatever they claim I did damage to on their property. Like they're on the hook for that too. So they have a lot to pay. And I mean, unless it swings 100 degrees against me in the last final hours, I doubt it, dude. They have no evidence. I have evidence. All they have is just like, I'm a side D. And just threats, just empty threats. I'm very interested to see what happens. I can't wait to see for this all to end and they just have a big giant egg on their face and I still live in this apartment paying rent control. But yeah, dude, I don't know how people live in LA without a car, to be honest. I haven't had my car for like a week and I already feel like I'm trapped in this apartment. Like I haven't gone to the gym. I haven't gone to do open mics, and I know that's like an excuse, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people take buses everywhere to work and to open mics and to the gym, and I'm like, that's insane, dude. I purposely moved into this area just so I could be near the clubs and my gym. Like they're close enough that I could drive there. Like I'm not walking 35 minutes in 100-degree weather to the gym. And these muscles are suffering, baby. They're suffering. Anyway, the stock market is down, dude. I don't know if you guys are following any of this. It's quite depressing. All these big tech companies are dropping, dude. I've lost a ton of money. I don't want to say how much. Although some of my trades for the year are posted on my website, DorianThatcher.com. So you could see how my stocks are doing. And they're not doing good. They're not doing good. People are really turning against AI. I'm not just talking about the communities going against these big data centers, but like the stocks are getting hammered, dude. Like Nvidia right now, is the PE, forward PE is less than 15. Like people think that their earnings are just going to crash, right? And I just don't see this. I get the fear, right? They're guaranteeing loans for all these companies that end up spending more money at their to buy more of their GPUs. Is kind of this circular investing. And I get it, dude. They call it round tripping. I get it. There's some worry in that, but everybody listening to this have used AI, right? So far, like I only used a free version of AI, and let me tell you, it is life changing. It is so great. It is so great. It's literally smarter than every person I know. You know what I mean? And this is just a free version. Like I don't even know what these paid versions are capable of. You know what I mean? Like people are using it for coding. They're using it for customer service. By the way, the insurance company I use, they screen every call with AI. It is annoying, but like the AI asks very like important questions, right? To gather information to make things go a lot smoother. And I honestly see like AI, as especially in customer service, it's going to be all AI at some point. Because even these past couple of years, like I feel like the customer service, at least through just the chat, the AI versions, the bot versions, were able to give me better information than an agent. Um, but some of the more complex stuff, like insurance companies, probably just will just use these AIs to gather information. But any details in regards to the claim or any issues at hand, like they'll probably have a real live person to talk to you so they understand context a little better. But anyway, what I'm saying is like I don't think there's a bubble in AI. Honestly, like I don't. Maybe like other companies will not pay as much for putting ChatGPT or Claude in their workload because it's getting too expensive. But I feel like any company with any money will just go into AI. Like AI is a cost saving thing for most companies, and there's no way why Google, Facebook, Microsoft, ChatGPT, or Anthropic will stop spending on AI. This is one of the most important race. Like it's almost better that they go all in and bankrupt than lose this race because this is like life changing technology. It's already life changing. Like if AI's if we just get whatever AI is capable of doing today for the next 10 years, it would already be such a big product. But the thing that is moving exponentially, it's getting exponentially better. From what I understand, like AI has gone way better every few months. Like they're going at rocket speed. They're progressing at such a fast rate that you can't let off the gas. And the good thing about these big tech companies are they just have unlimited money at this point. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried. Will I be buying more Google, more Nvidia? I'm honestly tempted. Like Nvidia looks super cheap right now for under 15 times PE, but I'm already overexposed. You know what I mean? I'm overexposed. Maybe when I collect all this money from my stupid ass landlord, I'm gonna use that money to buy more Nvidia. Anyway, this is just this wasn't very prepared. I just came in here just to rant on my scumbag landlords, and yeah, I'm gonna cut it short. It's about 20 something minutes. I do like this desk setup. I think this will be a lot better for me to stay focused and talk about the topics I want to. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Maybe the next time you see me, I'll be homeless. I don't know. I'll be on the streets. Peace.